Hello everyone, my name is Zohra. I studied BASc. I joined BASc rather in 2012, and I graduated in 2015. So I did the straight 3 years without the year abroad. I majored in science and engineering, so I mostly studied maths and organic chemistry. My language was Arabic, and as my minor I studied sort of management sciences from a more humanities perspective than the business numbers perspective. So that's what I did in my time here at BASc. During my course, I did 2 internships, so after my first year and my second year. After my first year, I worked with a really cool publishing company called Movellas, and they're sort of an online platform that's a community for teenagers to publish books. And that's because I love to read. So I just went out to look, for an opportunity to work. What can I do that, would really challenge me, not be something I would normally think I could work in. So I became a community manager at Movellas, and at the time, it was probably the most nerve-wracking thing I could do. I hate conflict, I hate dealing with problems. And so I threw myself in the deep end, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm going to get some work experience in this, and it'll be a really great opportunity for me. And it was really, really great. The team I had was really supportive. It was a startup, so it was a really small team. They gave me responsibility over time. And it was honestly the best thing I could have done all summer. And I came out of it with loads more contacts than I thought I would. We ran a massive publishing competition, and I ran the event at the end. I got to meet people from Penguin Random House. I got to meet a few celebrities at the event. It was really cool, and it's something that I never thought would come out of it. And one of the reasons why I went for that is while I was at BASc, we were always talking about work skills, and that was really encouraging because it made me think about how will I look like, what would my CV look like when I leave BASc? Because I really enjoyed my time during the term, and I would do as much as I could and get involved with as many projects as I could. But having that summer period where, you're normally home and you're just going out with your friends and you're getting, back in touch with your family, it was nice to be doing something else as well that I love to do. So my job was reading most of the time. And I would really encourage you to look for those opportunities. They might not be paid, they might not push you very far, they might not be what you see yourself doing in 5 to 7 years, but it's just nice to get out there and push yourself in something that if you don't do that well at, it doesn't matter. And that was a really good start, first year of BASc, very scary, and then getting to do this opportunity that I never thought I would do. Came into my second year, and we were told we had to apply for internships, which I did, all the formal applications, and I managed to get an internship at Willis Towers Watson as an actuarial student. And I really, really enjoyed my time there, and they really challenged me, and they had a lot of interesting questions to ask about BASc. What is this degree? What does it mean? What do you actually do? Are you going to be able to cope with it? Are you going to have the skills we want? And they've honestly said to me that having you in the internship really proved to us that you could. You can always tell us that you can do something, but seeing you in action really, really helped. So that was really encouraging for them to come back to me and say, you do have the skills we need. You do have the skills we want. Would you come back to us with a graduate role? And that was great, because then when I came back in my third year of BASc, not worried about applying for jobs, not worried about any of those tensions, I could really, really enjoy my time here. So I got involved with a lot of societies. I was treasurer of 2 societies, the Photography and the Enterprise Society. I got to know loads of people. I got involved in loads of different activities. And that's really my best advice, is just do things you love and take opportunities as they come. Don't be afraid to say no, even if you don't have the skill set you need. Be honest about it. Say, look, I don't know how to do this now, but I want to learn about it. And that's the best attitude I think you can take away from BASc, because BASc really, really throws you in the deep end a lot. But take that opportunity, go ask people for help, go find the people who can help you, and really push yourself. And it's really appreciated and noticed. And if you keep working on that ability to learn, people recognize you're a quick learner very quickly, and they will give you different challenges as they come up. So since graduating, I have been doing my actuarial qualification, which is 15 exams, and you need 3 years work experience. So I've been working for 3 years, and I recently qualified. So it's been a really great opportunity. It's been a really great opportunity, and it's also been a big challenge. So the qualification I did is very, very mathematical based, and while I studied maths at UCL, I only did financial mathematics throughout my degree. And succeeding in the qualification has been really about finding people who could help and support me in my weaknesses and recognizing my weaknesses very early on. So I'm not going to say that if you do a very mathematical post-qualification, it's going to be easy because you did BASc. But BASc will give you the tools to pick those things up. And that's the thing that really, don't be discouraged or scared by anything. You could probably achieve anything you put your mind to, but just, if people say that, oh, you don't have the degree that we need you, prove to them that they're wrong. Because really, you do have the skill sets. If you're doing BASc and you achieve well in it and you push yourself and you take the challenges it gives you, you really can achieve anything that anyone puts in front of you, because that's the sort of skill set you're here to learn. You're not here to learn maths, you're not here to learn chemistry, you're not here to learn Arabic. You're here to learn how to get knowledge, to learn how to present it, to learn how to communicate. That's probably some of the key skills that BASc will give you. And if you have any questions specifically about actuarial work or working in the insurance market or in financial world, then I'm happy to address them. But really just take this opportunity and take the challenges it gives you in a positive light. And that's what I would say to you.
Fantastic. Thank you. Any questions for Zohra?
Does anyone know what an actuary is?
Yeah. Does anybody not know what an actuary is? Quite a lot of people. Great question, go on.
So an actuary is someone who will work on long-term problems. So we'll use data and statistics to sort of put a financial cost on long-term risks. So mortality, long-term investments, that's sort of the problems we work on.
I want to embarrass Zohra by saying how good her marks were. Shall I not embarrass you? Zohra got the highest mark in UCL in chemistry in her final year, higher than any single honours chemist, while doing Arabic and management accounting, right? Good.